your #1 news team covering the North. The Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. The Member of Parliament for North Abaco, the Honourable Darren Henfield, partnering with the Disaster Reconstruction Authority and other partners, including Odyssey Aviation, Stars Bahamas, Bahamas Hope Foundation and others, to provide some 750 tablets to families on the island and Keys. Minister Henfield says the partners saw it only fitting to assist the residents as they continue their educational experience in a virtual setting.
COVID has changed the way we live, not only in the Bahamas, but in the world. It was very important for us to get our kids back into school, despite the challenges that we're having, for them to be able to participate in this new normal environment, I call it, where they will go online and do their virtual classes. And we thought this initiative would be able to help these children to be full participants in the educational system, despite the challenges that we found ourselves in. And so we were very pleased to be participating in this kind of initiative. We also look forward to taking delivery very soon of some laptops and other devices. We'd like to see in the hands of high school students in Abaco, particularly those in the 12th grade, and even university students who find themselves in a similar disposition.
Minister Henfield says the tablets were greatly appreciated, adding that if you did not receive a tablet, you are to check within the school district that you are registered as a student.
I got a lot of messages indicating how pleased people were, and also messages asking where their tablets were. And I'd just like to say to them now, particularly those in Feziki, that their devices were sent to Cooperstown Primary School, because that's where the district education supervisor determined that Feziki's devices should go. I got a lot of calls from Central Abaco, even some calls from displaced Abaconians here in Nassau and elsewhere who also need devices for their children. The criteria was as long as you had registered in the education system through the Ministry of Education, we counted you as a student to be eligible to receive a device to attend school in Abaco.
And as we continue our month-long series on Everyday Heroes, tonight we recognize someone who is described as a woman of virtue. She has spent over a decade pouring into the lives of young women and encouraging them to remain sexually pure before and after marriage. She's also celebrating a birthday today. Our everyday hero is none other than Stephanie Burrows. Rumiko Knowles has her story.
The Princess Court is an organization founded by Stephanie Burrows. The aim is to encourage young girls to refrain from sexual activity until marriage, enhance their spiritual lives, while instilling principles needed to become godly homemakers. It is divided into 4 age categories: 5 through 8, 9 through 11, 12 through 14, and over. Burrows shares why she felt such an organization was needed on Grand Bahama.
Well, we saw a rise in teenage pregnancy, in sexually transmitted diseases, STDs, and also I worked at the hospital for a while, and we have seen girls as young as 12 years old who have been pregnant, and we know that that is really young for a girl. Also, some girls are being abused sexually. Some girls are just doing it for fun.
The Princess Court was established in 2008, and to date, some 3,000 young women have registered and taken the pledge of the Princess Court, and here is what it says.
I pledge my allegiance to God and the Princess Court, to G, give love, O, obey God's word, and D, discipline my mind and body.
This everyday hero says over the years the organization has had a tremendous impact on young women, including her daughter, Janae Burrows, who is now in her 3rd year of medical school.
Miss Grand Bahama, we have policemen, we have teachers, and we have nurses who have passed through the Princess Court. And a lot of them have returned to the Princess Court to add as a leading lady and to assist in the instructing of the princesses.
In fact, she says the organization has grown so much that a princess court was established in Nassau and an additional 2 on the island of Grand Bahama. Burroughs notes that one of the biggest issues she has found with young women today is low self-esteem, adding that many of them do not know who they are.
It's sad to know that a lot of young girls do not know their father. And so if they do not know their father and it's only with their mother, then that becomes, who am I? What is my last name? What disease may come upon me that I may not know about? Also, I'm finding girls now who didn't even grow up with mother or father, maybe a grandparent, or maybe a neighbor or an aunt or uncle. They really need to find themselves and to be comfortable in the skin that they are in.
Just recently, 2 young women, a part of the Princess Court, was put out of college because they could not meet the payments.
And I was like, no, that shouldn't happen. You already started classes. And they was like, yes. So I said, well, how much more do you need? And they told me. So I came home and I spoke with my husband and we made sure that those girls got re-registered. And then I would come across some girls who need a job. And so I would try to assist whatever their needs are. I just want them to know that whatever it is, whether it's abuse at home, whether it's a challenge with a young man, whether it's the lack of funds or no food, I am available here for them. And God has blessed me. I thank God for blessing me to be able to help the young girls.
And as we celebrate Heroes Month, we salute Stephanie Burroughs, a mentor and role model for young women, an everyday hero. Ramiko Knowles, ZNS Network News.
Stay with us. Our Facebook friend of the day is up next.